Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn This World. Today's video is another question of the week video. The question for this video is, what's the difference between eczema, dermatitis, and psoriasis? I myself have psoriasis, and just in case you're someone else who might have one of these, or even if you don't and you're still wondering what the difference is, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting off with eczema, a non-contagious inflammatory condition causing dry, intensely itchy, and red skin. It is usually caused by a genetic weakness in the skin barrier, allowing moisture to escape and irritants to enter, and is often triggered by harsh soaps, fragrances, stress, or environmental allergens. Symptoms vary by person and phase, but universally include intense itching, which is usually worse at night, dry, scaly, or flaky patches of skin, red to brownish-gray patches, small fluid-filled bumps that may ooze or crust over when scratched, which is the acute phase, and thick and cracked skin over time, which is the chronic phase. Types of eczema are atopic dermatitis, the most common form, often appearing in childhood and is frequently linked to asthma or seasonal allergies. Contact dermatitis, which occurs when the skin touches an irritating substance or allergen, for example, specific metals, fragrances, or plants. Dyshydrotic eczema, which causes small itchy blisters on the hands and soles of the feet. Seborrheic dermatitis. This results in greasy, scaly, yellowish patches, often on the scalp. In adults, it is known as dandruff. In infants, it is known as cradle cap. Triggers include dry air or extreme temperatures, harsh soaps, detergents or fragrances, allergens like pet dander, pollen, or certain foods, and stress. Psoriasis. So psoriasis is a chronic, non-contagious autoimmune disease where the immune system causes cells to grow abnormally fast. Instead of shedding over a month, skin cells pile up on the surface in just days, resulting in thick red, purple, or brown scaly patches that can itch, burn, or crack. In my case, I've had it itch and burn together. Usually it is differentiated by its defined borders. Types of psoriasis. So you have plaque psoriasis, which is the most common form, being about 90% of cases, causing raised red patches with silvery white scales, usually on the elbows, knees, scalp, and lower back. Guttate, or guttate, however you want to pronounce it, psoriasis. Small drop-shaped scaly spots, often triggered by childhood or young adult throat infections. Inverse psoriasis, smooth, red, and shiny patches that appear in skin folds, such as your armpits, your groin, or under your breasts. Pustular psoriasis, which is non-infectious, pus-filled blisters surrounded by red skin, usually on the hands and feet. And erythrodermic psoriasis, a rare but severe form causing widespread fiery redness over most of the body. It can disrupt the body's temperature and is considered a medical emergency. Triggers are stress, infections such as strep throat, skin injuries like cuts, scrapes, or severe sunburn, and certain medications and weather changes. Dermatitis. So dermatitis is a common non-contagious term for skin inflammation. It is generally going to cause a red, swollen, and itchy skin. The specific cause dictates the type, such as atopic dermatitis, eczema, contact dermatitis from allergen or irritant, or seborrheic dermatitis, which is flaky skin on the scalp. Types of dermatitis. So atopic dermatitis or eczema is often appearing in childhood. This causes dry, cracked, and intensely itchy skin, typically in the creases of elbows and knees. Contact dermatitis is triggered by a physical contact with an irritant like harsh soaps or chemicals, or an allergen like poison ivy or nickel. Seborrheic dermatitis affects oily areas of the body, causing scaly patches, red skin, and stubborn dandruff. It is often referred to as cradle cap in infants. Symptoms are going to include redness and swelling, persistent, often severe itching, dry, cracked, or scaly skin, and blisters, oozing, or crushing in severe cases, or crusting in severe cases. How hard is it to differentiate between these three? So eczema, psoriasis, and dermatitis are all inflammatory skin conditions that cause red, itchy rashes, making them easy to confuse. However, they can be differentiated by their exact cause, the way they look, where they appear on the body, and what triggers them. Typical treatments. So typical treatments for eczema, dermatitis, and psoriasis range from daily moisturizing to prescription medication. Standard options include thick, fragrance-free moisturizers, topical corticosteroids, and calcineurin inhibitors to reduce inflammation. Severe or widespread cases may require ultraviolet or UV phototherapy, oral or immunosuppressants, or targeted biological injections. While these chronic conditions share overlapping symptoms, their exact treatments are often tailored to the specific type of severity of the rash. FF or eczema dermatitis, topical treatments over the counter, OTC, hydrocortisone, or prescription strength corticosteroid creams and ointments are first-line treatments. Non-steroid options include calcineurin inhibitors, for example, tacrolimus, or tacrolimus, however you pronounce it, and PDE4 inhibitors, moisturizers, so frequent use of heavy ointments like petroleum jelly helps repair and protect the damaged skin barrier. Systemic biologics, for severe cases, dermatologists may prescribe oral immunosuppressants like cyclosporine or injectable biologics like dupilumab. For intense psoriasis, you have topical applications, so corticosteroids are used, but doctors frequently prescribe topical vitamin D analogs, coal tar preparations, and salicylic acid to slow cell growth and remove scales. Phototherapy, exposing the skin to controlled amounts of ultraviolet light, or UVB, under medical supervision, is highly effective for widespread psoriasis. Systemic medications and biologics for moderate to severe cases, oral drugs like methotrexate or retinoids are used. Biologics, for example, adalimumab, etanercept, and risankizumab, are also standard targeted treatments that work by interrupting specific immune system pathways. Why is it so hard to make a diagnosis for these three? They share many overlapping symptoms like redness, itching, and scaling, and physical triggers. Without a universal diagnostic test, doctors must rely heavily on visual examinations and patient history, leading to frequent confusion, especially in atypical cases. Recent dermatological studies show that eczema and psoriasis share underlying genetic and immunopathogenic pathways. A person can have features of both simultaneously, sometimes referred to as overlap or hybrid dermatitis. That's all I have for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you know someone else who might find this helpful, please forward it to them. If there is a topic you want to see in the future video, please leave it in the comment section below, and I hope you all have a great day.